Welcome into Rancho Kitchen. Can we make a really quick strawberry jam? Of course we can. I've got 2 beautiful pounds here of local strawberries from Oxnard, California, down in the south. And I can't wait to make a bit of a jam. I think it should make at least 2 pints, but we'll see. Let's get to it. Glad to have you along. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. We're always doing good stuff here on the Rancho as we move more and more towards homesteading, self-sufficiency, and, well, eventually off-grid living. I'd love you to be a part of it. Please subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. With that, let's get these strawberries and get the show on the road. All right. Look at those beautiful berries. Wow. Gonna wash them thoroughly, and we're gonna cut the tops off of them and get them ready for processing. We got our pot here for making jams and jellies. I'm excited. You're going to want to have some lemon juice, or we're lucky here on the Rancho we have our own Meyer lemon. We're going to be using a little bit of lemon juice in here, and possibly some people like to zest in with strawberry too. But I've gone ahead and washed the strawberries thoroughly. Now I'm going to process them, put them into the pot there, taking off the top and cutting them lengthwise and quartering them up. We're going to run them through the food processor, which will macerate it. You can have any varying degree of size berry you want in your final product. I'm looking for a smooth type of jam. So I'll be processing them pretty thoroughly. I've sectioned up all the strawberries and pulled out the food processor. I'm going to go ahead and pulse that a little bit. I want to spare you the loudness, but I'm going to process this until it basically becomes like a puree. It's going to take 2 loads to finish it here. So I'll see you in a minute, or else you can dip your sound here. That's the consistency I'm looking for there. Kind of, I guess, close to a puree. And I'm going to transfer this into the pot now. Next, I took one of the lemons and squeezed it and have 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm not going to put the zest in, but I'm now going to add about 3.25 cups to 3.5 cups of sugar. Normally, well, we're going to use less than that. Normally, for each pound of strawberries that you're going to process in this type of form, you can see when all these stems and things have been cut off, you're going to use 1.5 cups of sugar. Well, this is something short now of 2 pounds. So normally, if it was a full 2 pounds in this form, you'd use 3 cups of sugar. But I'm going to use 2.5 cups and add it in here. And we're going to bring this up to a boil until it eventually hits 220 degrees. I like my electronic thermometer. It does a great job. You can just dip it in, reads quick, and you'll be good to go. There we go. The sugar has been added. Going to go ahead and stir it and put the heat to it. Got the thermometer ready. We're shooting for 220 degrees. And we're not going to be canning this to be shelf stable today. This is going to just sit in the refrigerator. Should be able to last about 2 months in there, which would be about how long it would take me to use it. So here we go. I'd like to give the standard caution that I always do when it comes to working with high temperatures, making candy, making jellies. Heat is very dangerous here. Be very careful when you're handling. You can get some really serious burns. Use every precaution. Use oven mitts. Protect your safety. We're slowly getting there. Just backed off of 220, so I want to be very careful. Use oven mitts when you're working with very hot products. We're going to go ahead and start pouring it into the jars here. I give it a really good stir here. Put this aside to wash that later, and I'm going to put my mitts on to definitely protect myself here. And you can either spoon it out. I like to pour it in. We'll do one jar at a time. That should be pretty good. And then we're going to have a short jar too here. That looks wonderful. I'm going to pour that into there. So we get like, it looks like maybe 1.5 pints. Let me get my spatula here. And we'll pour the rest into there. And that looks pretty good. We're going to set that aside. Immediately run some hot water into that so that doesn't really have a chance to set up. And boy, does that look beautiful. Okay, so we're all poured in. We got about 1.5 pints here. It's looking really good. So we're going to clean up a few things and finish up with you guys in a minute. I think that's beautiful color, and that's going to set up really nice, and that's going to be some really good eating on my morning toast. I love the time of year when the fruit starts coming in and we can make jams, pies, and things like that. As I said in the beginning, I do a lot of different stuff here on the Rancho and have for over 10, now getting on almost 10.5 years here. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Travel, vintage audio restorations, metal detecting, cooking, baking, travel galore. So much stuff. I hope you'll be a part of the Rancho here. Once again, please subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. I welcome your comments down below. And thumbs up are always appreciated as we do it up again here in Rancho Kitchen Stadium. Thanks, everybody.